Hello. Welcome to the channel. This is more of me just not believing stuff. But you'll read it and you'll go, why? What you want about? So apparently Pedro Pascal's Djarin might get sidelined in favour of Boba Fett for the Mandalorian Season 3. Wouldn't be the same series then, would it? Wouldn't be the same at all. You wouldn't have the same character. You wouldn't have 2 seasons. What was it, like 16 episodes? 16 episodes of character development of Din Djarin. 16 episodes of us getting used to the emoting, I guess you could call it, that you get from the stuntman and also Pedro Pascal in that suit. Their bond, him and Grogu, to just have Boba Fett turn up. That seems incredibly unlikely. In fact, that seems like absolute bollocks, if you ask me. I'm sure, and I bet you've just been demonetized as well. Anyway, apparently Grace Randolph speculates that Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin might get sidelined in favour of Boba Fett for Season 3 of The Mandalorian. That's right, ladies and gents. That's right. 2 seasons of Din Djarin. We're just going to have Boba Fett turn up now. Narratively, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I don't know. I just can't see it. Now, Randolph's speculation came in a recent YouTube video reacting to The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5, The Believer. However, it came after Randolph defended herself on Twitter for a previous scoop claiming that there was drama behind the scenes on The Mandalorian and that Pascal had left the show halfway through production on Season 2. Because remember she made that claim? Do you remember? And I said it was nonsense. Loads of other people made that claim, and I still said it was nonsense. Randolph had previously claimed, while filming Season 2, Pedro Pascal really wanted to have some scenes with his helmet off. She went on to state that the Mandalorian creative team wouldn't budge on this. Who's that? Oh, it's Pedro Pascal. She continued and said, so Pedro Pascal, from what I've heard from 2 sources now, was frustrated about this and also was pretty darn uncomfortable in the Mando suit on set, so it became difficult. And the final straw came, though, even though he was difficult to be around on set, the final straw was that he went to Lucasfilm, and from what I've heard from my sources, to try and get them to intervene on his behalf. And she continued and then said, and you combine that with Lucasfilm already trying to get involved with story aspects of Season 2, which I've also heard, including focusing more on standalone episodes rather than making them more connected, which I've heard the Mandalorian creative team wanted to do, which was kind of happening in the end of Season 1. Well, I remember reading this the first time and I was like, it doesn't make any sense. So she's saying here, Pedro Pascal didn't like being in the suit. He wanted more scenes with his helmet off, which we've already had. And so he went to Lucasfilm. He wanted the Lucasfilm to intervene. They weren't happy because Lucasfilm was also trying to get involved with story aspects of Season 2 because they wanted to focus more on standalone episodes rather than making them more connected. The whole season is standalone episodes, right? They're very episodic. They tell individual mini-stories with an overarching narrative. It's exactly the same as the first season. I don't understand why people seem to have a problem grasping that. I don't understand why Randolph perpetuates the total nonsense. She then revealed, so when Pedro Pascal went to Lucasfilm, the Mando team was like, you know what, you should just go. That didn't happen, did it? Didn't happen at all, did it? Anyway, so she says this, look, this is someone, look, I'm very happy to admit when I'm wrong, and I've said it many times. I remember, and I use this as a great example, I bashed the shit out of Shazam. Movie came out and I was like, it works. Costume's dumb, but it still works. I enjoyed that film. I'm more than happy. You can't sit on your high horse and not accept when you're wrong. But look, she goes, look, I will never retract my Pedro Pascal story because it's true. It's true, is it? So he left halfway through filming? How's he back in all the episodes then? You pleb. Behind the scenes drama hasn't affected Season 2 so far. Kudos to Favreau and Filoni for protecting. They didn't announce the Boba Fett show yesterday, even though it's filming. Is he the star of Mando Season 3? No. No, he's not. Next, you're going to be like, Bo-Katan is going to be the star of Mando Season 3. Like, no. Mandalorian has such a massive fan base now because of the Mandalorian, who is Djarin. Boba Fett has definitely fans, and it's great to see him back. But if they take over, if they push Boba Fett and take over from Djarin, that is epic tarred levels of narrative structure. The writers, although, yeah, we know a lot of the writers in Disney are garbage, I don't think Jon Favreau is that much of a pleb, or an idiot, or a maroon. Do you really think he's going to do that to his baby, his epic show that he's created that everyone seems to love? Oh, you know what, that character that people sort of like that we're, bringing back again. Yeah, we're just going to have him take over. He's going to now... Can you imagine Boba Fett being all soft and soppy to Grogu like Din Djarin has? No. It's just not going to happen. And again, I could be wrong. Right? And I will openly admit if I am wrong. Not like Grace Randolph here saying, look, I will never retract my story because it's true. You heard it from two people. You weren't there. You don't know if it's true. Unless you've seen the scripts. You heard the phone calls. Unless you were there firsthand, you don't know. Again, I'll point back to the Terminator Dark Fate stuff. When that all came out, I said, look, I've got the leaks. I've got sources on set. From the leaks, if they're true, it's going to be trash. If they're not true, we'll have a look and see. The leaks were true. But I didn't sit there and say, absolutely, it's 100% fact. I said, look, trailers seem to indicate the leaks are true. We'll have a look and wait and see. And then in a subsequent tweet, Randolph would then continue further, just doubling down, and say, I've proven myself with my sources many times, including just yesterday. My job is to keep you in the loop. I genuinely hope everything was or will be worked out with Pascal. He's fabulous on The Mandalorian. He deserves that success and plenty more. Randolph explained, Boba Fett, his show wasn't announced yesterday, as I also tweeted, because he might be getting a movie. Even though almost every entertainment reporter, including the top trades, has heard that it's filming as we speak, but they might have just got it muddled up with season 3. Him being in season 3. There's a difference. He's not going to be the star, and if he is the star, then Mandalorian as a show is completely ruined now, because ultimately you've set up 2 seasons of narrative. We've grown with this character. We've watched Din Djarin, a very nuanced character that we've gotten used to, grow attached to Grogu. That last episode, unless he dies, right? That's the only thing that's going to make a difference, is if he dies. But then that'd be an epic waste of a character. A huge waste of a character. Because the end of the last episode of The Mandalorian, when he says, he means more to me than you will ever know, like that's awesome. That's heart. So unless he dies, which I don't think he's going to, I can't see Boba Fett taking over. It says, and then she says, so is Boba Fett the star of Mando Season 3? It's very odd that it wasn't announced. Again, they could just be getting it muddled up with footage that they're seeing or stuff that they're hearing. And they are shooting the Boba Fett show now, which time... So that doesn't make any sense then. Look, so they haven't announced it. So she muddles herself up. They haven't announced it, but everyone's reported on it. So is Boba Fett the star of Mando Season 3? But they're also shooting the Boba Fett show now. Make your mind up. Which timing-wise works out perfectly for December release. They shot Mando Season 2 in October. They started shooting in October 2019, so that's basically the same timeline. So what are they shooting, Randolph? What are they doing here? What are they making? I don't understand what your points are. And everybody say, oh, it's weird they're shooting Boba Fett now, because this was supposed to be the time frame for Mando Season 3 to shoot it. But maybe that's the answer. Maybe they're shooting Mando Season 3, but it stars Boba Fett. Or maybe they're just seeing him on set. Maybe. We'll see. If they kill off... This is the thing. Again, if they kill off Din Djarin, then they've fudged up, haven't they? She then speculated that Pascal's Din Djarin might be sidelined in the season finale. I just hope that if Din Djarin is sidelined in the season finale, he doesn't just die, or he just doesn't die, so that he can come back. I remember I told you that the Pedro Pascal drama, as far as my sources had heard, had not been totally resolved as just a few weeks ago. But he's come out and been super happy about it all. I don't know, I just don't believe it. Disney does love to kill parents. I've not heard that this is going to happen in the season finale, but I'm just nervous about it. Maybe, again, he's just frozen carbonite or something. We'll see. Why would he be frozen carbonite? I don't know. I just think this is nonsense. Whatever. What do you think, though? Let me know. Jasper, what do you think, mate? That's what I think too, bro. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. We'll watch, I guess. We'll see. Thanks so much. Take care.